Hey everybody, Norb with Silver Aged. I wasn't sure I was going to do this, but after seeing this incredible news show on Apple TV, Pluribus, I had to. And it made me start thinking about a few things. And it really does play to our channel. I'll explain why in a minute. So, Pluribus definitely pays homage to invasion themes. Invasion themes I'll get to in a second. Hey, Norb Silver Age, please like and subscribe to our channel. Give us your comments. So, where does this go? Invasion of the Body Snatchers movie. Sutherland was in that. Outer Limits, the original Outer Limits back in the 60s. And then same with the Twilight Zone back in the 60s. They dealt with things that went bump in the night, scary, provocative things, things that were probably in advance of what we normally would be thinking like today. Things that, science fiction concepts. Yeah, we think about the aliens who were portrayed in Outer Limits, in Twilight Zone, were, shall we say, funky looking, put together with cheap prosthetics, etc. But there was themes in there that they always are like, oh my God, at the end, what just happened? Twilight Zone episodes, same kind of thing. Invasion of Body Snatchers. Obviously, that was sort of a virus, and they sort of got mind control. Like I said, go back to Sutherland. That's what this is about. It's about Pluribus, being of one like mind. E pluribus unum on our penny. Well, because we have pennies still, I guess. So, Pluribus being of one mind, and like a lot of these science fiction disaster invasion stories, it has to do with a scientist doing stupid things, being dumb, like the horror movies, going around the corner when you know there's blood and you get chainsawed or whatever. Same thing here, playing with things you don't know. They get this thing that's come from 600 light years away. They figure out it's some sort of RNA thing and decide, well, we're going to put this into some animals and test to see what happens, rats and that kind of stuff. And then, of course, they do this stupid thing. They take off a glove, get bit. And the colleague, instead of shooting that person, burning the lab, no, of course not. He tries to bathe her, and then she goes in convulsions and is taken over by this thing. And then she spreads it all by kissing people and touching people and putting in water supplies and stuff like that. And so everybody in the world supposedly is impacted except for 11 people at first, and then a 12th person supposedly comes out of nowhere. Now, Carol who, anti-hero, yeah, I guess, an unaccepted hero, but she realizes this is not right for the human race. Everybody saying one thing at one time and there's no individuality. And she eventually finds out things like this thing can't do choices. But, one of the things I think about is, hey, one mind. But isn't there sort of a hive mind concept, something that's really controlling everything on top of it? Is it the aliens from 600 light years away? Or is it by something that we just screwed up? And maybe that first person that got bit, she's the one who's in control of everything, and she just has got a vengeance against the human race. God knows, she wants to make it come, but, everybody has got the same concepts. But here's the thing, they can't challenge themselves, they can't grow. But they do want to make sure everybody is in this. And we've seen the character development. We see Carol is talked to directly. They know that she's not part of them. But the weird thing is, all of a sudden, they thought it was 11, then 12. And then, of course, when she gets like real agitated with these people, when she gets upset with Joshua directly a couple times, we find out the first time, somehow she kills 11 million people. And by the way, somehow this whole virus thing killed 890 million people, and it doesn't even give a damn, except about burying the bodies. I think where this is going to go is going to be very interesting and intriguing. I really want to know about this one individual they didn't know about. 11th became 12th. Want to really know that. And, I'm going to give you guys a hint about some stuff. If you go into IMDb website, you look at the cast, it tells you the number of cast members, characters, how many episodes they're in. I mean, obviously, Carol's in each episode. Joshua's in every episode. And this guy from Paraguay, we're going to see, he's going to be in every episode going forward. But everybody else is just like in one episode. So where's this going? Is this just a one episode series? Does it continue? I think this is really cool. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'm not diving into my theories until I see another episode or two. So I'd like to hear your thoughts, theories. Have a great day. Nor Silver Aged.